Welcome to the very first part in the multi-part series of Vacation to the Rocky Mountains in 2019 with my family. Ta-da! These won't go in chronological order because the first one is not us driving, because that would just be boring. Plus, nobody took a 20-hour video of us driving, thankfully. So the place that the story I'm telling takes place in is a place called the Alluvial Fan. It's basically a giant waterfall that happened because of a lake thing like overflowing, and then it caused a bunch of rock to be pushed down and out into an alluvial fan. So if you think it takes millions of years for rocks to be moved large distances, you're wrong.
If anybody thinks it takes millions of years to move hundreds of millions of tons of rock, they're wrong.
Because it happened in like 1800 something. On our trip, we really weren't sure where we wanted to go. So we were going along and we came to this spot, which is, it's like one of the main roads through the park on the east side. So we were looking at this overlook and my grandma got this awesome video to show us the location.
Oh, darn it. Doing a video. I didn't want to do a video.
She didn't mean to take that video, but works perfectly for me. So that's kind of what we were looking at. On the other side of that valley are some mountains, and we saw some bighorn sheep, but they were really far away. They looked like, if I would have taken a picture, it probably would have been like 3 pixels worth of sheep. We were using binoculars to kind of see them. So there's this guy nearby, and he was like,
"Oh hey, I just saw some bighorn sheep over at Alluvial Fan."
and we were like, "Oh really? How do you get to Alluvial Fan?"
Just continue down this road and take a left.
And we were like, "Okay, sweet, we'll go there." And we were like, "Okay, bye." So then we went there. On the way though, we saw this turkey chilling, feathers all fanned out. It was pretty amazing. However, he kept hiding behind branches, so this is the best picture I could get. People say it's cool, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of cool, but there's a stupid branch in the way, so I'm kind of mad about that. So then we continued on to the alluvial fan. Once you get there, there's the alluvial fan on the left, and that kind of comes down, and then it goes under the road, and then on the left, the river goes, and it's got a pretty cool view at the end of the river. So I was chilling on the other side trying to take pictures, and my brother just keeps chucking rocks into the river and splashing me, and I'm like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And then he stopped and went and threw rocks somewhere else. So that was an easy way to fix that. Then we headed over to the alluvial fan itself, and I was sprinting to get away from everyone to get some alone time because I'm a very introverted person, and apparently my sister didn't catch that when she started chasing me. So that happened. Once I got to a certain point, you kind of had to do a sketchy little move, and apparently she didn't want to follow. So that was a nice moment for me when I could just be nature, all by myself, because I enjoy those moments. That's I live for that. Then we just kind of climbed up on the rocks and explored for a little bit. And I think my sibling and I, favorite thing to do is to literally do that. Just climb on rocks in rivers. There's a spot similar to that in the Smokies, just less of a waterfall and more of a river. But we just spent an hour or two climbing on the rocks there. So yeah, I think that's probably our favorite thing to do near rivers with giant rocks on them. So that's going to end it for today's video. You'll see part 2 of this vacation video series to the Rocky Mountains in 2019 with my family whenever I come out with that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and do all the good things that YouTubers tell you to do at the end. I will see you next time. Now I look short. That's how tall I usually would be. So, bye.